Welcome into PureAdrenaline Sports. Just realized the mic was muted. Let's do this. We'll make it quicker this time. We have the Mets at 1:30 today, so a little bit later than we usually do with the power rankings. So let's just get into it. Coming in at number 30, once again, the Rockies, definitely the worst team in baseball. One more with the Nationals today before a three-game set with Kansas City and Cincinnati. So yeah, they're struggling there. Bottom half of every category offensively and pitching wise. So team ERA over 5, 1-9 over their last 10 as well. So not good there. Coming in at number 29, the Chicago White Sox. They dropped 3 spots from last week. 2-8 over their last 10. Another bad team. So yeah, a lot of these teams, this is where they're going to end up for the year as well. These 29 and 30 spots. Another team. I mean, they're ranked 29th, and look at their offense: 27th, 30th, 24th, and 15th. Pitching wise, not too good with the ERA. Middle of the pack there with runs allowed and hits. But in the bottom of the tiers there with the 21, ranked 21st in home runs and 26th in strikeouts. So giving up some home runs, but not a lot of strikeouts. Coming in at number 28. The Royals, very disappointed in this team. I expected big things out of the Royals. They started off 6-6. They're now 8-14. As you can see there, they have offensively. I mean, besides Bobby Witt, they really don't have anybody there on that team. 23rd in average, 28th in runs scored, 21st in hits, 29th in home runs. Stealing in the middle of the pack there in stolen bases with 12. Pitching is fine. Top 10 in ERA, 12th in runs allowed. Giving up a lot of hits there, 23rd and top 10 in fewest home runs allowed and most strikeouts. So pitching's not too bad. But yeah, offensively, they're definitely struggling. One more with Detroit today before they go and face Colorado and Houston. So they'll see Kansas City definitely going to want to try to get things turned around there. Coming in at number 27 this week, the Pittsburgh Pirates up 1 spot. Pirates right now dead last in average, batting 190 as a team. Only 50 runs scored on the year in 22 games. That's just over two a game. So not getting too much offense there. Stealing bases, they're 5th most stolen bases. Pitching, middle of the pack or worse. 17th in ERA, 22nd in runs allowed, 22nd in hits allowed. Not giving up a lot of home runs, only 12 on the year, and 20th in strikeouts. Joe Weed is here. What's up, Weed? How are you today? They got one more with Cleveland before having to face Anaheim and the Dodgers. Anaheim. Always be Anaheim to me, but yeah, the Angels and Dodgers. So they're up 1 spot, so we'll see if they can keep improving. Coming in at number 26, the Minnesota Twins. Another team that jumped up a little bit this week, up 3 spots from 29, but still struggling. 7-14 on the year. 4-6 over their last 10. Bottom half, more than bottom half, bottom 5 to 10 in each offensive category, but top 15 in most. Let's come over and I don't have this going here. Hold on, guys. I can get your comments on the screen here in a second. All right, there we go. Now I'll be able to put your comments on the screen with all the stuff there. But let's do this. Let's say hi to some more folks that are here. Weed says, I'm good. Just waiting for some Mets baseball to start. Let's go. New York and New Jersey is here saying hello. You put the trumpets in there. On this side, it doesn't show the trumpets. But yeah, Minnesota, let's keep going here because we do have the Met game at the bottom of the hour. One more with Atlanta before a day off, and then they face the White Sox and Angels. So Minnesota should keep climbing up this list here. Coming in at number 25, the Atlanta Braves. They're up 2 spots, still 7-13 on the year. Once again, started 0-7, and they're now 7-13. So 7-6 since that 0-7 start. Offense still struggling. Bottom half of every category, 17th, 29th, 16th, 15th, and 26th. But pitching is improving. 22nd in ERA, top 10 in runs allowed, top 10 in hits allowed, but giving up a lot of home runs and not striking out a lot of guys. One more with Minnesota, then 3 with St. Louis, and then a weekend series with Arizona. Number 24, the Marlins. They dropped 2 spots this week. One more with Philadelphia almost yesterday. I saw it was at one point, I believe it was 10-1 Phillies, and the Phillies ended up winning that game 11-10. So, yeah, Phillies bullpen struggling early on. But yeah, Miami started off decent, 5-5, but now 3-7 over their last 10 for an 8-12 record. Top half in offense, 12th in average, 20th in runs. Yo, Charles is here. What's up, Charles? Yeah, one more with Philly, then Cincinnati and Seattle. Let's keep going here because, like I said, we do have the Met game. Coming in at number 23, down 2 spots, the Washington Nationals. 8-12 on the year. They started out 4-6, and they're 4-6 over their last 10 as well. So the 8-12 record. Smash that like button and subscribe, says Charles. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Washington, one more with Colorado before a day off, then 3 with Baltimore and 3 with the Mets. That series will be in D.C. I believe it's a 4-game series with the Mets. I think they play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I believe. Excuse me. Let's keep going here. The Angels down 13 spots. Yikes. 3-7 over their last 10. So they're definitely struggling, but 10-10 on the year. One more with San Francisco. Then they have Pittsburgh and Minnesota. So we'll keep an eye on them, man. 13 position drop for the Angels. So we'll see. 15th in average, 7th in runs, 15th in hits, 2nd in home runs, 20th in stolen bases, but still struggling pitching-wise. They're 25th, 20th, 15th, 25th, and 28th. Well, 4.50 team ERA. Keep going towards the top 10 or top 20 here. Number 21, the St. Louis Cardinals. The Mets looking to complete the 4-game sweep today. Cardinals are 9-12 on the year. Came into this series at 9-9. And the Mets have taken the first 3. So we'll see. Tough matchup today, pitching wise. But yeah, look at St. Louis's offense here. 2nd, 5th, 2nd. And the Mets have shut them down. 1 run on Friday night, or 1 run on Thursday night. They did give up 4 runs on Saturday. Got the shutout yesterday. So the Mets pitching has been definitely taking care of that offense there. But then St. Louis, after playing us, 3 with Atlanta and 3 with Milwaukee. Let's get to the top 10. Yeah, like I said, I know it's not the Oakland A's anymore, but they'll always be the Oakland A's to me. So there they are, up 5 spots from 25th to 20th this week. Charles says he's doing great. Let's go. The A's with 1 more against Milwaukee, then a 3-game set with Texas and the White Sox. Coming in at number 19, up 4 spots from 23, the Baltimore Orioles. Still 9-11 on the year. Their offense will pick up, but their pitching is going to be their problem. It shows there. Top 15 in most categories offensively, and bottom 15 in every pitching category. 23rd, 19th, 27th, 16th, and 29th. They have 1 more with the Reds before facing the Nationals and Tigers. Coming in at number 18, up 1 spot from last week, the Houston Astros. 6-4 over their last 10, to improve their record to 10-10. They started off the year against the Mets, if you remember. They took 2 out of 3 in that opening series. They have one more with the Padres, 3 with Toronto, and then 3 with Kansas City. Coming in at number 17, up one spot from last week, the Tampa Bay Rays. I got to change the Rays logo. Tampa Bay logo. 9-12 on the year. They are up one spot from last week. Right now, hitting very good. 4th in baseball with a 264 average, but not scoring. 21st in runs, 11th in hits, 20th in home runs. Stealing some bags, 6th in baseball, but pitching very well. 7th in team ERA, 5th in runs allowed, and 6th in strikeouts. One more with the Yankees today before a day off, and then they play Arizona and San Diego. Coming in at number 16, down 3 spots from last week, the Milwaukee Brewers. Frank R. is here saying hello all. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, Frank. So the Brewers, this is I expected. I know the Brewers had a really good season last year. The Mets ended up beating them in the wild card round. But yeah, I expect Milwaukee to take a step back this year. Offense, they're fine. But pitching, yeah, look at pitching. 21st, 25th, 16th, 29th, and 16th. They have a 4-game set with San Francisco coming up and then St. Louis. So some tough matchups for them coming up. Let's get to the top. We're almost to the top half of the teams here. Down 4 spots this week from 11 to 15. The Cleveland Guardians. They are 11-9 over their on the season. 7-3 over their last 10. 1 more against Pittsburgh, 3 against the Yankees, and then they face a Red Sox team. So good stuff. Middle of the pack there. I didn't put it in the channel. There should be a link to download this week's power rankings as well. But let's get into the top 14 because we're about 15 minutes away from the Met game here. Coming in at number 14, up 3 spots, the Seattle Mariners. 1 more with Toronto before 3 with Boston and 3 with Miami. They are 7-3, so getting things turned around. Started off 4-7, and now 11-10 on the year. So Seattle definitely going in the right direction here. Coming in at number 13, the Texas Rangers, 5-5 over their last 10, but 13-8 on the year. Look at their pitching, man. Top 6 in ERA, top 9 in runs, 6th in hits, 3rd in home runs allowed, and 15th in strikeouts. But offense still struggling. 24th in average, 24th in runs, 23rd in hits. 1 more with the Dodgers before facing the A's and Giants. So Texas getting to be healthy again, so that'll be good. They won the World Series and then had a bunch of injuries last year. So they did not play well last year, so it's good to see them back. Number 12, Fitzy. I'm not sure if Fitzy's hanging out today. The Boston Red Sox. Last week they were 16th. This week they're number 12. 12-10 on the year. Batting .250. Let's update that. Let's make that look right. .250. So good stuff. That's 9th in baseball, 6th in runs, 3rd in hits. So hitting very well, just not pitching very well. 16th in ERA, 29th in runs allowed, 29th in hits. Not giving up many home runs, only 17 on the year, and striking out a good proportion there, 12th. 2 more with the White Sox, 3 with Seattle, and then 3 with Cleveland. Number 11, the Cincinnati Reds. Reds are up 3 spots from last week as well. Still 1 game under 500 on the year. Let's fix their average as well. They're batting exactly .200 on the year, which is 29th in baseball. Struggling offensively as well. 16th in runs, 27th. You guys can see all this. The link that I do have has this all printed out as well. But pitching, that's where they're getting their help from. 3rd in team ERA, 5th in runs, 1st in hits allowed. So good stuff there for their pitching. They have 1 more with Baltimore, but before 3 with Miami. and Colorado. So Cincinnati should keep improving here. Let's get into the top 10 here this week. Coming in at number 10, the Toronto Blue Jays, up 2 spots from last week, 12-9 on the year. So after getting swept by the Mets, they are definitely playing much better. Offense is starting to come around, top 5 there in average, 19th in runs, 5th in hits, which helps with that average. But yeah, not getting people in, 19th, 29th in home runs. Wow. So not good, not stealing bags either, but pitching. They're getting the pitching right now. Top 5 in ERA, runs and hits. Top 7 in strikeouts. Giving up a lot of home runs, though. 26 home runs on the year. One more with Seattle before facing Houston and the Yankees. So things will definitely start picking up there for Toronto. Philadelphia down 4 spots from number 5 last week. Uh, 13-8 on the year. Right now, top 15 in a lot of offensive categories. Pretty decent in the pitching categories as well. 15th in ERA, 11th in runs. So not sure what's going on. Well, they're 13-8, only one game behind the Mets at 14-7. And speaking of the Mets and Phillies, there it is. Starting tomorrow, a 3-game set. They get a day off on Thursday as well before a weekend series with the Cubs. So couple tough series for the Phillies coming up. Let's keep going. Number 8, the Arizona Diamondbacks, up 2 spots from last week's number 10, 7-3 over their last 10. Started out the year 5-6, and now they're 12-9. So good stuff there. Awesome top 10 in almost every offensive category. Pitching still struggling though. 26th in team ERA, 22nd in runs, 20th in hits, 21st in home runs. So very surprising. They have a very good pitching staff, and they're in the bottom tier in all the categories there. So one more against the Cubs before a day off, and then they face the Rays and Braves. Let's keep going here to number 7, the Dodgers, in at 15-7. They're all over the place in their categories. So 8th in average, but 7th in runs, 12th in hits, but 1st in home runs, and 18th in stolen bases. Pitching top tier, top half of every category here. 9th in ERA, 14th in runs, 13th in hits. Pitching staff second most strikeouts. One more with Texas before a 2-game set with the Cubs. They're definitely playing. They play the Cubs a lot so far. Then a weekend series next weekend with Pittsburgh. Let's keep climbing towards the top 5 here. The Yankees coming in at number 6, up 2 spots from number 8. They're 7-3 over their last 10. One more with the Rays before facing the Guardians and Blue Jays. Yankees offense elite, top 3 in average, top 2. They're 2nd in runs, 6th in hits, 2nd in home runs, and 13th in stolen bases. Pitching is the key issue with the Yankees, but it's still not bad. I mean, top 14th in ERA, 14th in runs, giving up the 2nd most hits though, 13th in home runs allowed, and 3rd in strikeout. So Yankees pitching doing very well. Top 5, the Detroit Tigers dropping to number 5 this week. 13-8 on the year for them. Top 10 in almost every offensive category. Pitching as well. So Detroit, after last year, if you guys remember last year, Detroit got hot. Like they were the hottest team in baseball, like the last 30, 40 games of the season. To get into the playoffs last year. Kansas City, one more with Kansas City here before facing the Padres and Orioles. Let's get into this week's top 5. The Cubs coming in at number 4, down 1 spot from last week. They're 14-9 on the season. First, look at their offense. 1st in runs, 1st in hits, 1st in stolen bases, 4th in home runs, 6th in average. Pitching is their issue. 23rd, 28th, 30th, 21st, and 16th. So we'll see how the Cubs try to improve that. One more with Arizona before that 2-game set with the Dodgers there, and then a weekend series against the Phillies. So that'll be a good one to keep our eyes on as well. So coming in at number 3, the San Francisco Giants, down 1 spot from last week's number 2. 6-4 over their last 10, 14-7 on the year, top 20 in almost every category on the offensive side, top 10 in pitching. One more with the Angels, 4 with Milwaukee, and 3 with Texas. So San Francisco, a surprise team to me. I did not expect San Francisco to be good this year, but here they are, 14-7, 3 weeks into the season. So coming in at number 2, our New York Mets, up 4 spots from number 6 last week to 2 this week. Offense has still got to get going. Still 26th in average, 21st in runs, 29th in hits, 20th in home runs, and 18th in stolen bases. But look at the pitching. The Mets pitching, first in ERA, first in fewest runs allowed. Only have given up 9 home runs on the season, only 141 hits, and they have the 4th most strikeouts as a staff as well. One more with St. Louis today, going for the 4-game sweep. Then 3 with Philly, and then a weekend series. Actually, it's a 4-game set with Washington. They do play that Monday as well. So good stuff there. So coming in at number 1 again, the San Diego Padres right now, 15-6 on the year. Right now they've got 1 more with Houston, 3 with Detroit, 3 with the Rays. They're another team with the pitching, 2nd in ERA, 1st in fewest runs, 3rd in hits, 3rd in home runs allowed, 14th in strikeouts. But they're hitting very good on the average, 279. That's number 1 in baseball. 11th in runs, 4th in hits, 15th in home runs, and 2nd in stolen bases. So good stuff for the Padres here. So that was this week's MLB Power Rankings, everybody. I know we didn't have a lot of people chatting it up, but we do have a lot of people here, 22 in the chat right now, so welcome in. We do these I release my Power Rankings every Sunday, so we will definitely be back next week with that. What I will do is before we end, I will redirect everybody over to the scheduled Met stream we have today, because we'll be live in about 5 minutes for that one. So good stuff there, everybody. And we'll see you guys in a couple minutes for Mets and Cardinals.